Hi everyone, this is Kate Walker from The Incredible Canine. Today I want to talk about different systems of dog training. I always say that every trainer trains a little differently, but we're all working to develop some type of skills and capabilities. And when we start to work with dogs, we begin at the beginning and we are working toward reaching our goals. So I often work with dog owners who have tried other types of training, a different training system, and so I just call that option one. They've often tried something else, and they've invested time, money, effort, and emotions, and they have reached a roadblock. And people will often contact me and say, we've done so much, but we are having a major issue. And really they're asking me for, the missing pieces to continue on this same road, this same path, to get them to reach their goals. And often these major issues are essentially mental health issues. Like people will describe dogs may want to fight another dog, or they play too rough and it results or it escalates in a dog fight. Or maybe a dog has bitten a person or snapped at and growls at people and strangers. Maybe they have some severe separation anxiety or resource guarding. Maybe the resource guarding has led to a fight between dogs in the household. Or maybe the dogs really struggle with guest arrival or with grooming and vet appointments or socialization with other dogs or other animals like horses or sheep. But essentially, as people describe these major issues to me, these issues are mental health issues. They're emotional issues. They're energetic issues. And every behavior begins with a thought. However, other systems of dog training often prioritize position and obedience and geography. Like, sit when I tell you to sit, and stay until I release you, and heel, march in formation as we pass these cars or bicyclists or other dogs on the street. It's a completely different system of dog training, but people contact me with major issues and are essentially looking to build upon this system of dog training because they've already invested quite a bit in it. However, the issues that they're having are emotional issues and energetic issues. So in my system of dog training, we actually need to go back to the beginning, just like you started at the beginning with some other system of dog training. With Behave Better Framework, we also need to start at the beginning, because all of what I teach and this entire system, all of this information will build to solve these major problems. So I regularly significantly improve and resolve major behavioral problems that other trainers and other people deem unresolvable. However, that's because we build a foundation that prioritizes the dog's emotional state, relaxation, a dog's ability to cope with stress, and free behavior. So we want to see dogs make good choices in free behavior, which means when they're allowed to behave as they choose to behave, not when we just tell them what to do. So an obedient dog may not be well behaved. If a dog doesn't behave well when not told what to do, that means they're not having much success in free behavior. But we want to help the dog learn to make good choices in free behavior, and we want to prioritize the dog's emotional state. So this foundation of training is going to be very different than this foundation of training. There could be some overlap. So, for example, one of the first things that we teach a dog is that yes means food. And people often say, yeah, see, my dog already knows this. Like, I don't need all the basics. I don't need all the basics because my dog already knows that. It's like, okay, so imagine steps toward our goal. Maybe these first couple steps are like baby steps. They're so easy. It's like boom, 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 boom. Like, we can accomplish some beginning concepts or understand some beginning concepts because there could be some overlap. But very, very quickly, you're going to learn that we're saying yes and giving the dog food for very different reasons than what you chose to say yes and give food for in a different system of dog training. So all of this, the entire system, all of it is very important to build the foundation in order to significantly improve and resolve these major issues that you're having. I can't give you just little tips and tricks to resolve major issues like this, these major emotional issues, without starting the book and at the beginning. We can't finish the book without starting the book. We've got to start at the beginning. Every dog starts at square one, no matter if they've had other experience with different systems of dog training, because every trainer is going to train differently, and we all are developing skills and capabilities, but the skills and capabilities that I develop in Behave Better Framework are very different than most other dog trainers. So all of this information is vital to solving this one major problem. We can't skip the basics and somehow have incredible success with major problems. And even if you choose to move forward with, press on, even if you choose to move forward and press on with a system that you've already invested time, money, effort, and emotions into, what I will tell you that I know for certain is that if you are having a major issue, then there's some breakdown in these skills and capabilities. So we can't be absolutely successful with all of these concepts up to a point, but then having major issues. Like, the dog is not perfect and not thriving with these concepts, but then having major problems in trying to fight other dogs or bite other people with just one thing. A dog isn't absolutely perfect and thriving with all concepts, but failing with one thing. That doesn't really happen, because dog training is a progression. So what I will tell you is that you either need to go back and solidify the concepts that you're already working on, or you need something new and different, which is what I teach. Behave Better Framework is absolutely new and different. So either you need to go back with this, go back and solidify the system that you've already invested in, or you need to go back and begin again on a new path. And how I kind of look at it is though, if this path ran into major roadblocks and you're having still major problems and you're not reaching your goal, then you could actually reach your goal faster if we choose a different road and progress with a different method and different systems that prioritize the issues that actually relate to your problems. And one last thought that I want to share with you today is, if this major problem could be resolved, what price would you pay for that? All right, guys, thanks so much for listening to this. I hope you have an incredible day. Bye.